It was an ordinary evening in Cedar Hill. The air was crisp, the scent of pine drifting through the small, quiet town. Families gathered for dinner, their homes aglow with warm light. Kids played video games, others scrolled through their phones. The streets were calm, bathed in the golden hues of streetlights. And then, everything stopped. In an instant, darkness swallowed the town. Every home, every street, every device went silent. No power, no phone signals, no connection to the outside world. Cedar Hill had gone dark. In Ethan's basement, the only light came from a dim flashlight. Ethan, Mia, and Liam sat in confusion, trying to figure out what had happened. The power outage wasn't just local. Ethan, always curious, dug out an old hand crank radio, a relic from his grandfather. He turned the dial, his friends watching anxiously. At first, there was only static, but then faintly they heard it. Tap, 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 Morse code. The trio exchanged nervous glances. Mia leaned closer, her breath held. Ethan scrambled for a notebook, jotting down the pattern. His voice trembled as he decoded the message. Help, bunker, Cedar Hill, 0200. What does it mean? Mia whispered. Ethan's gaze darkened. It means someone's in trouble, and we're running out of time. The message was clear, but who sent it? And why? The questions hung heavy in the air. Determined to uncover the truth, the group set out into the night. Flashlights pierced the darkness, their beams trembling with every step. Cedar Hill felt different. The familiar streets now seemed alien. Houses loomed like shadows, their windows lifeless. The silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of a swaying tree branch. It's too quiet, Liam whispered, his voice barely audible. As they walked deeper into the heart of the town, an unsettling feeling grew. Shadows moved in the corners of their eyes, disappearing when they turned. Were they alone? Or was someone, or something, watching them? After hours of searching, they found it. A rusted metal hatch hidden beneath overgrown bushes on the edge of the forest. Ethan knelt beside it, his flashlight illuminating a set of worn numbers. 0200. This has to be it, Mia said, her voice laced with both excitement and fear. Are we really doing this? Liam asked, his hand resting on the hatch. Ethan nodded. We've come this far. With a deep breath, they pulled the hatch open, revealing a dark, narrow staircase leading into the unknown. The air was cold and stale, carrying the scent of damp metal. As they descended, the walls seemed to close in around. The bunker was like something out of a nightmare. Flickering lights illuminated rows of monitors, stacks of files, and a map of Cedar Hill covered in red markings. Mia approached a desk and picked up a worn journal. Its pages were filled with warnings. Experiment failed. Do not proceed. Containment breached. Ethan's flashlight landed on a series of monitors, each displaying live footage of Cedar Hill, streets, homes, even their high school. Someone's been watching us, he said, his voice hollow. Before they could process the discovery, a loud crash echoed from deeper within the bunker. They weren't alone. A figure emerged from the shadows, cloaked in darkness. Its voice was cold, mechanical. You shouldn't have come here. Panic surged through the group. Ethan grabbed a metal pipe from the floor, his heart racing. Who are you? What's going on? Mia demanded. But the figure didn't answer. Instead, it stepped closer, its presence menacing. The trio backed into a corner, trapped. They had uncovered a secret they weren't meant to find, and now they had to face the consequences. Just as all seemed lost, a loud alarm blared through the bunker. Red lights flashed, and the figure turned its head sharply as if reacting to something. Containment breach in progress, a robotic voice announced. Ethan, Mia, and Liam exchanged terrified glances. We have to get out of here now, Ethan said. As they raced toward the exit, the bunker began to shake. The ground quaked beneath their feet, and the distant sound of something massive, awoke from the depths. What had they unleashed? The answer remained buried, waiting to be discovered. But one thing was clear. The last signal was only the beginning.